Hi, and welcome to my segment, if you want to call it that for now, which is questions for the universe. If you do have any questions, pop them below and I'll just add them to my list of questions that I am answering. So I'm answering a great question today, and thank you to the gorgeous lady who sent that through to me. So the question I'm answering today is, how do I get my workshop full with a waiting list? So I had a little bit of a chat with the universe about this, and let me just share with you what's come through. So pretty much, if you want to know something about your life or anything about anything you want to do from the universe, I recommend you look at your intentions. So the first thing is that, like, if you look at, well, the question was being full. So being full means there's like a number of people who you want to be coming into this workshop, which means that you're expecting a certain number of people. But in fact, when you look at wanting to have a wait list, that's actually saying that you want or expect more. So the expectation of what it is that you're wanting is actually different to what you're telling the universe. So it's quite confusing to the universe to say, well, do you want to fill this with this number of people or this number of people? So if you have an idea of what you're wanting to do, be pretty clear with the universe as to what you want. If you say, I want this number of people and then this much on a wait list, what is the purpose of the wait list for a start? Is it for finances? Is it confirming that what you're doing is required? Is it approval for yourself or from others? Like, looking into your intentions as to why you want a wait list, why you want it full. It's actually going to be a really powerful way for you to connect with what energy you're putting out there and what you're going to be attracting back to you. Because your intentions pretty much run the show in all ways. So then the next thing we need to look at is, how you get, or how can you connect to people if you're wanting to have this workshop full. There's many different ways that you can do this, but the one I recommend that you use, especially working with the universe, is the universe will guide you as to what you need to do to bring those people to you. So all you need to do is look around and listen to the signs, the messages. And I can tell you, every second of every day, we're given messages and signs from the universe guiding us along our path and helping us to achieve what we want to achieve. So if you are wanting to fill your workshop, it's really important to listen to the messages and signs that the universe is sending you to guide you on your way. The thing is that you can't get in the way of these messages and signs that are coming through. If you're guided to do something in a particular place, or to do something, go somewhere, contact someone, you can't just go, oh, I don't want to, or whatever. I mean, yes, we have free will, but at the end of the day, you don't know. Like, you might think to yourself, oh, by contacting that person, it's not going to bring me people. But you just don't know that that could be a stepping stone to something else. So it's not our job to question the universe and how or why these things are coming through. All we need to do is act on them, and then you'll receive more information. And I can't tell you how many times when we act on the information that we're given, it always leads to something else. So we can't get in the way. We can't get into our heads and say, oh, that's not going to bring me that money, or that's not going to bring me those workshop clients. You don't know if someone pops into your head, a person, an idea, something like that. Act on it, because it is the stepping stone towards your ultimate success. So then if we can look at, how do you know if your intention is in alignment with what you want to do? Because, as I said, intention's really important. So to know if your intention is right or in alignment with what you're wanting to do, usually you need to just check in with, again, the why you're doing it. If it's from ego, I can probably guarantee you it may be tricky, because you'll be triggered time and time again around the results. You'll be triggered around, what you know, what is not happening and why it's not happening and all that sort of thing. So pretty much if you just focus on love and fun, then if one person turns up, you'll be excited. But of course, what usually happens is, and I'll just tell you from experience, either more people turn up or the type of people who turn up is really important. So what I tend to do is, again, trusting that the people who will be there or who need to be there will be there. Sometimes the numbers don't always match up, but I always know that the exact people who need to be there will be there. They will be attracted to you for some reason. And I get so many people saying to me, oh, I don't know why I've even come. I just know I had to be here. Or your name kept popping up in my head, so I just had to contact you. I don't know why. Even they don't really know what they're going to be getting from the day. It's just that they are following their messages and signs for them to attend. So if you just try and make the number thing a little bit flexible, you can have an idea of what it is for, but when you make it about money, and again, money's not bad, but if that's the only reason, you'll probably find it tough. That's all I can say. If you make it around, you know, sharing your passion, sharing your joy, you having fun and just having to bring along people with you, sharing a message, without the urgency or the frustration of having to get that across, but just more from a place of enjoyment and experience, things like that. Then just see what messages and signs the universe sends you. Again, I've got a book if anyone wants a copy of my book, which tells us all about all the messages and signs that we get access to of how the universe actually shows us what our next steps are. So then literally all you need to do is follow those without questioning, and you will always be guided along your path. And then the people who have turned up are the perfect people. I've had some people that have turned up and there was more than I expected, and then some less than I expected. But because I didn't have the attachment on the expected, they were the perfect people and the perfect number of people to turn up. So I've always just learned to trust that whoever comes will come. And if I want to know how to attract them and how to find them, I just follow the messages and signs that the universe has for me. And they just turn up. Again, most of them don't even really know why, and it's so exciting. So okay, so as I said, this is a segment that I'm doing. Any questions, you guys, that you want me to post, I will answer. I'm also popping these on my YouTube channel for everyone else to get access to them. But definitely send through your questions. I'll get the answers for you from the universe, and I'll see you soon. See you next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye.